have here? Jasmine. Is that Sergey? Sergey? Hi. Thank you. How are we doing? Can you hear me okay? I have had such like a brain melting moment or day. My brain just isn't functioning, so this could be a little bit fun because I haven't drawn this one for a long time. Using Faber-Castell. Hi. Hi Jackie. Hi Zerasta. Good evening, Gwen. Thank you. Oh, lots of you saying hi. Hi. Oh, we haven't done a live stream in forever, and this is kind of like, oh, a little bit scary. Yeah, I've had a little bit of a... My brain is just not working today. Let's put it that way. And I've sat down to stream, and everything was ready to go, and I realised that my microphone wasn't working. And I was like, no. So hopefully that's fine. Actually, let me just move it up a little bit. There we go. Sorry, you can see it in that camera, but we won't be doing this camera for much longer. But I don't have everything ready. There was a couple of messages beforehand. Sarah, I can't send you the outline or the reference because I haven't asked permission, because this is a photo from someone that I contacted. Well, actually, what was his name? Paul Sawford. He's let me draw this swan from his photo, so I haven't asked for permission for everyone else. So this isn't like, maybe I should have titled it different. It's not like let's draw a swan together. It's more like, if you want to draw a swan that's a different reference photo, I'll give you some tips, but you can't draw this one. Let me just get get the swan out. What happened to my brain? I just kind of woke up and this is how I've been all day. Just nothing's really connected. I spent ages earlier. I made the thumbnail for this live stream, and then I made it on my Mac, and then I was like, how am I going to get it onto my phone to post to Instagram for an Instagram story? I didn't realise that I could use like AirDrop or just email it to myself, so I just was like, I'll just take a photo of the screen, that'll do. It's been one of those kinds of days where I just haven't really functioned to my highest capacity. Hi Ashley. Okay, so I haven't worked on this for absolutely ages. I'm gonna have to take my glasses off to do this as well. I haven't worked on this for I want to say it was April the last time I worked on this. I have no idea what colour pencils and what kind of pencils I was using. I think it was Prismacolors, so that's going to be fun. So we'll see how we get on. We'll be streaming for about an hour or so, because I need some downtime today and I want to go and play Cyberpunk at some point. So yeah. How are you all? What have you all been up to? It has been forever since we have live streamed on YouTube. It's actually been a while since I've live streamed publicly for a while. So, is that in view? What bit am I going to work on? Do I even have the reference photo? Who knows? Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I'm really kind of annoyed that we can't put something decent on. Now you've had some time to get accustomed to them, would you consider the Holbein pencils comparable to Polychromos? Yes, they're a lot, well not a lot, but they're a little bit softer than Polychromos. I find that I can't really get like really super good detail I can get with the Polychromos, but one thing that they do have going for them is they have some opaque whites. Finally! Spent too long on buses. You got a phone upgrade. I don't know what a Samsung is. I mean, I know what a Samsung is, but I don't know what's that equivalent in an Apple. Okay, let me switch the view. I don't know whether to just have the camera view, so it's just my top down camera, or have my face in it as well. Like, I kind of feel like you don't need my face. You can just listen to my voice. There we go. I'm gonna have to focus this and everything, so be patient. Also, my desk is like moved all over the place today. There's been some kitty cats. Ooh, we've got a nice amount of viewerage. Hello. Thank you for joining the live. Just as a pre-warning, I'm probably going to say some things that aren't going to make sense today. So don't hold it against me. Right. I think we're going to work on... Oh god, I don't know. I just looked at the reference photo and I was like, why? Why am I torturing myself with this right now? I thought this would be a really good idea. Do I want to do some easier feathers or some more complicated ones? That is the big question here. I might do this bit around the beak. Right, I'm going to move the microphone a little bit closer. Let me know if I get too loud. I also might have to like... Oh, sorry. Mute the microphone when I sharpen my pencils, because otherwise that just gets so annoying. Eek. No. Do I sometimes use markers as well? No, not really. I've tried to use them as a base underneath some coloured pencil before, but I don't often use them. Or like, I don't do like marker drawing, colouring in general either. Right, let's try and remember where we was at. Oh, focus, that would be good. Sorry for the wobbles. Do I need to turn the exposure down? Like, is that better? Probably. That looks like it's a little bit more of a realistic colour compared to what I'm seeing here. You messed up the cat eye double study. What did you do? I am using Fabriano Artistico, yes. You are correct. I think. Was I using Holbeins for this? I don't believe so. I don't believe I was. Right, I'm just trying to remember what exactly I used. We've got a pot of Prismacolors here. Oh, yeah. These look like the ones I may have used. Well, we might end up with some unusual colouring. I might just complete the rest of this with some Holbeins. So I'm going to fill in this bit here, because that's an easy bit. Let's go easiness today. So white feathers. I don't really tend to use a lot of white. It's mainly like pale greys, pale blues, pale purples. So I'm trying to pick out some pale greys. Some like cold grey would be great. I think I'm going to mix some Holbeins and Prismacolor. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Sorry if my head gets in the way. Hello from Lisbon and Brazil. Hi. Where was the reference photo from? It's from a guy called... What did I say? What's his name? Paul Salford. Yeah. From Instagram, basically. Someone that I follow on Instagram. Photographer guy. He takes some really decent photos. So I was like, may I draw this? And he was like, yes, of course. Sent me over a couple... And I chose this one because it looked difficult and I wanted a challenge at the time. But now I'm, like, realising my mistake. Also, the outline has, like, completely faded, so I have no idea what's going on with these feathers on this side. When you draw with the paper flat on the table, don't you get a glare? No. I don't tend to get a glare. I used to when I used to work on a white desk and the light used to bounce off the white desk, but since I've covered my desk with this, you can't see it, this brown contact paper, it's been good. I was using Holbein's Polys and Prisma, at least somebody remembers. Hi Robin, has been a long time, yes. I did not complete it, no. Definitely did not complete it. I have just put it off and, like, sat it in my folder where I can't even look at it. Which is where a lot of things go. What colour is this? Smoke blue. I've hardly used any of these Holbeins. All I've done with them is swatch them out. I did actually use the Holbeins for my long tail tit that I did the other day, but that's about it. When did I start this piece? It was the beginning of the year. God, I don't know. It was a while ago. I think it was around February, maybe. This needs sharpening. Where's my sharpener gone? Sorry for the noise. Am I going to send out more emails with tutorials? Yes, I'm getting right on that in the new year, don't you worry. Shouldn't actually be too bad with some Holbeins because I've been finding that Holbein pencils like lay down really nicely and quickly. So I am going to do a review, yes. I was meant to record my long tail tit that I drew, but I got completely carried away that I just didn't. So I'm going to have to draw another piece, which, you know, will just give me another excuse to draw with the Holbein, so I'm not mad about that. Just a fish drawing of yours. Hi from Florida. Hello. So this is like a really nice blue, but I feel like it's a little bit too warm compared to the rest of it. So I might add in, oh no, sorry. No, I don't know. Yeah, it looks a little bit too warm. Let's try and find a cooler kind of blue. Maybe add in like some of this icy, what's this? Horizon blue. You're excited for next year's tutorials? I could tell you, but I don't want to tell you because I want to keep it a surprise. I think everyone will be pleased. That's the best word I can come up with right now. I think everyone will be pleasantly pleased and content with what's on offer for next year. That's for Patreon and the website, my Club Puffin website. Show me here the pencil sharpener. Yeah, yep. I need a darker pencil. Yes, bits, yes, absolutely. I didn't very well advertise this live though, so she might not pop on, and also if people could not like drive so loudly, that would be great. So let's actually maybe the colour name. This one is Payne's Grey. I told the other colours when I used them. They're Holbein ones. We had Smoke Blue and Horizon Blue. Going back to the Smoke Blue now. So lots of blues and grey tones in white feathers. And this is one of my favourites, Smalt Blue. Again, another kind of warmer tone, but we've got some greys in there to help cool it down. Hi, I'm gonna presume that that's just Danielle. Danielle. I have no idea how many feathers we're going to get through. Probably not that many. Where's more white? It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Do I listen to any pop artists? Not really. No. Thank you very much, Tough Cookie. I like the hyacinth macaw, but just white. The feathers? Not really. These are a little bit more difficult. I'm doing that thing where you like hoard a load of pencil in your hand. This is going to require a fair amount of blending. I'm getting into the swing of this. Like, it's been a while since I've worked on it. It's just going to take a while to figure out the layering combo. But I think we need to add in the next one, or the ones around it, to really kind of add in the shadows. Hoarding fruit gums. I did think then, what on earth is a fruit gum? You mean like a wine gum or a midget gem? Which one should we do next? I suppose we should fill in this section. What? Where even is that? Oh, I know. Okay, so a bit of a warmer. This is like a more sort of taupey colour. It's got a slight bit of pink in it, this bit down here. Let me just zoom out a minute. So I know you're not going to be able to like see right close for this one, but at least then you can see like the whole of the swan. Ooh, look at all these colours. Did I use any of these? I feel like I might have used this one. Grade lavender. That sounds familiar. Did I just put all of the swan colours in here? Maybe. I need a warm grey. Warm grey 2. Nope. Warm grey. That's cool grey. Where's warm grey? Warm grey 2. Are you cool grey? You're cool grey. Do you have any animals that you have never drawn before planned for the future? Yes. So, I don't want to give too many things away because a few of them are ones for next year. But I have... What do I have that I want to share? So we're going to be working on an elephant. I say we because most of the drawings I complete are for students as well. So I feel like it's just nice to include all of us. I hope I can get this finished one day. I hope it's not going to be one of those ones like the orca that I started and I was just like, ugh, no. Fruit gums more chewy than wine gums. Oh. I have no idea what they are then. Nice base. Yes, and thank you, Junior. Oh, hello. Oh, Gwen, you sent me a photo. Oh, I've never seen those. Sorry. Elephant will be hard. I'm looking forward to it though. And thank you. Can you guys see what I'm colouring here? Probably not. So this one's like a really warm grey. This colour here, this warm grey 30% from Prismacolor has a little bit of like a purple hint to it, which is perfect. Your favourite sweets. Noted. The only thing about using like really kind of waxy pencils is that you kind of get like a weird build up of colour, and they're very different to using like a polychromos. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to layer them. Oh well, thank you. These have, I know they've definitely been challenging. Challenging? Is that the right word? Is that how you say it? Challenging. Yeah. They've definitely been challenging. Which is why I haven't really pushed a lot of focus on this, because it's just been one of those ones where, because I'm not doing it for a tutorial, it's just in my own time, I'm just like, it doesn't really matter. And then it got a little bit hard and I was just like, nah. Where is the weight? This is the only song that I don't mind of this copyright-free music because it's kind of creepy sounding and I love it. I don't think this song is just like some kind of creepy doll soundtrack. It resonates with me. So what's everyone else been working on? Good morning. Hi. Working on a deer in graphite. Interesting. Graphite. Kitten Lizzie, hi. I know this looks a little bit weird at the moment, just this particular section, but I will blend it out, don't you worry. It won't look as grainy and weird. So happy you finished your last Christmas commission. Yes! 7:30 in Oz. Doing a dachshund. Love a dachshund. What pencils? I'm using a mixture at the moment of Holbeins and Prismacolors, apparently. I'm gonna add a little bit of pink in here. I'm gonna be wild. Where's that nice pink? Did I use a luminance? Did I use a luminance? No, that's not the right colour. I didn't use luminance pencils, did I? Or did I? No, not luminance. Don't light fast. Do you love a little sausage dog? Yeah. The painting of Skip. Thanks. I did that ages ago, and it's been sitting here for absolutely ages. And I thought, you know what? I needed to order a frame for a customer anyway. So I thought, why not order the frame for Skip and his portrait, because he deserves to be up on the wall and remembered. So hello, Whisper. How are you? Where is it? He's sitting by the door. I've locked the door today. Is the weather terrible? It's not too bad. It's a bit foggy. It's a bit dank here at least. Whisper. Would you like to see him? Let me go and pick him up and then I'll change the view. Ah, no, don't go back out. Oh. No. Hold on, Whisper. Hold on, Whisper. Here is Whisper. Ugh. Now, he is not going to want to, here's a fat lump. Ow, bite me. He weighs a stone. He weighs a stone. He wants to go out. I mean, he wants to go in. He's hungry, I think. Although you don't need any food, you're so fat. No, he's got the hump. He's just gonna... Oh no, he's gonna sit behind the bookshelf. Okay, cool. Anyway, back to drawing. And what a muffin. That's one word for him. A muffin. That's being kind. He's got some serious muffin tops. It's been too long. And 3 cats, yes. Let me move the microphone back. He is squishy. He's like a big squishy fat ball. He is absolutely huge. I have only been feeding him like his usual biscuit. I know we've got a kitten, so we do have kitten food, and they are partial, the other 2 cats, Whisper and Jaffa, to eating some of the kitten food. And I don't feel like eating like a small amount of kitten food is equating to like a stone worth of a cat. So my theory is that someone must be feeding him cake. They must be feeding him cake. I have no other explanation for it. What's his name? Whisper. Do I recommend a workable fixative? I have never tried a fixative on a Bristol paper, so I can't comment on that. But a workable fixative is... I have this one where... Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I have this from the brush and pencil woman. What's her name? Aliona Nicholson, I think. This is a good workable one. This is the workable one, I think. There's this one, and this might be the workable one, but there's 2 types of fixative. There's a texture fixative, I think that's the workable one, and then there's another one. But I actually use like a Daler Rowney fixative, and I've sprayed that on my work before and then worked over the top of it, and that works fine. Cake is always a solution. Talking about cats, yes. Do you use blending solvent? Not often. I do sometimes, but not often. I tend to blend with a white pencil. Ben. No need for apologies for arriving late. You arrive at whenever you like, and if you don't want to watch, you don't want to watch. I had nothing else to post for Vlogmas, and I did not want to miss a day. I was like, no. I have done 11 days of videos for Vlogmas. I was like, I am not skipping a day. So I decided to stream. 5 cats. That's a lot of cats. Blending sticks. I've used them before. I'm not a fan of them. I just like the way that the white pencil blends, and I like the fact that by having like a white pencil or blending with the other colours that you're using, I just like the way you don't need any additional materials or anything like that. You can literally just pick up the pencils and, you know, do that. Where did I get the photo? It's from Paul Salford. I don't know if I'm saying that right, and I'm not exactly sure how it's spelled, but he's on Instagram. It's a photo that he's taken, and I've asked permission to draw it. Dun, 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 dun. We need some more purple. Yes, the purple, the flat, yes, spot on. Are Twitch or YouTube streams coming back? Yes, potentially. I haven't actually worked out like a full schedule, because what I would like to do, or what I have been doing, if you've watched any of my Vlogmas studio vlog things, I'm really into my planner, and I've literally planned out all of the content that I'm going to produce tutorial wise for next year. And I'd like to do the same and like create a YouTube schedule. I know it's not going to be like something that I'm going to be able to stick to, because the things are going to come up, like, you know, I might get sick, you know, I might die. That was a bit dramatic, but you get what I mean. But yeah, I want to create a schedule and try and do at least like some streams. So we'll see. Hopefully. I want to say yes, but I don't want to say yes and then not fulfill it, and then you'll be like, wow. I'm going to be really careful with this red here, because it's very saturated. Okay, I think I'm going to move on to a slightly different patch, because I'm just kind of overworking this, and I need to add the feathers around it and then make adjustments, I think. You like using a white to blend, but it's going through a white pencil every piece or two. Yeah, you do get through them quite a bit. use OMS to blend. Like the painterly style, yeah. Can make it mud. Can make it muddy. Depends on what you're drawing. Exactly. Like, I might decide to go in here and use a bit of solvent, or I don't actually use a solvent. I use this. I use a finesse blender pen. Let me just zoom back in, because I'm gonna do maybe these feathers. Oh, I don't know. There's just so many feathers. These feathers look tricky. Maybe these ones, because they're really pale and they don't require that many layers. Gwen, you're too kind. Thank you. I want to make a video on it, but ever since you got the blender, it doesn't wash out the colours. Yes. Do a lot of bright colour work, so yeah, white pencil probably wouldn't be for you, like, because it does wash everything out. I'm just moving this down so we can work on these feathers here. I have a video that I did the other day showing or giving my little thoughts on it. What day was it posted? It was posted last Sunday, so not too long ago. I love that little Shiba Inu. Right. let's do this one. Oh, I don't know what colour to use though, because like all of the greys are just going to be too dark, so we're going to have to blend with a lot of white. How exciting. Cool grey? Sure. Sure. Okay, let's just jump right into it. What is this feather just here? It's like a very, very small section. There we go, we've actually managed to do 3 feathers. Huzzah! Hi Edna, how are you doing? There are some new names that I've never seen before, and I love it. Oh, let's add in that little dark section. 3 feathers! Yeah! It's time for a celebratory pie. I don't have any pie. Actually, that's a lie. I just bought myself a... oh my god. A savoury meatless pie from Tesco. I'm very excited to try it, because I haven't had pie in ages. Am I entering the David Shepherd? Of course I am. I need to win that thing. Don't know what I'm entering though. Got until February to decide. Well, to make a piece. Kind of need to decide like soonish. I do have some ones that I have drawn that I could enter. I may enter a couple this year and see how they fare, because you have to pay to enter, but I don't mind paying to enter because then it goes to a good cause anyway, so I'm not fussed about like how many entries I make. So the more that I enter, the more sort of like I'm donating. So maybe I'll just enter like a whole thing of them and just see which ones get through, if any. My friend loves meatless. Well, I like all things meatless because I don't eat meat. Oof, this is a lovely colour. In case you're wondering what this is, for your own white feathers, it is grade lavender and it's a Prismacolor. Fantastic. I entered 2 pieces last year. So I entered that wolf piece with the 4 wolves last year, and I also entered my Harvest Mouse, and the Harvest Mouse got shortlisted, which I was really super pleased about, but I was kind of hoping that the wolves would have got through, but they didn't. Rocky? Lucky Rob isn't in the chat. Yes. Let's use some really, really light blue. Let's use this guy. Powder blue. Another Prismacolor. Oh, hello, Darren. Should have won. Well, they didn't even get shortlisted, so they didn't even have a chance of winning. I don't know why I said it like that, sorry. Oh dear. Hi. Thank you. It's kind of pretty. Well, I feel like you would have been biased a little bit. Just a little bit. This was a scheduled live, Darren, but I did a terrible job at promoting it because I literally decided yesterday that I was going to live stream because I didn't have anything to post for Vlogmas on my channel and I didn't want to miss a day. So yesterday I decided yes, and then I scheduled it today, and then I completely had like a brain meltdown and didn't remember what to do and how to share pictures. So it was scheduled, but it was like very, very late and terribly pitched. I know, I need to just sack myself. I don't know what's up with me today. I literally just woke up and my brain was just like, we're not going to work today. Sarah! Hi! Thank you! Yay! 10 cats. Jesus. I don't have anything scheduled for Tuesday on my vlog calendar either. So, what was the other date that I don't have anything scheduled for? No, that's just it, just Tuesday. Tuesday is the only missing day on my vlog schedule, so we will be live again Tuesday because I have had a lot of videos to edit and I would like a little bit of a video editing break. I've got 2 more to edit tomorrow and a load to voice over still, so we're gonna live stream. We'll do the SWAN still. Why didn't you call, message or email? I just said my brain was having a moment. It'll be Tuesday evening, not in the day. Tuesday evening. So, around the same sort of time. Might even be a little bit later. Depends on when I get my dinner. No, we'll say 8. I'll make sure that it's 8. So whatever time it started today in your local time will be the same time on Tuesday. Excellent. Extend this so you've got like a little bit of like a wafty bit of feather coming over the neck. Eleflump. Effalump? That is confusing me. Yeah, maybe you'll be at... Yeah, that's a commission though, so you kind of have to finish it, right? Much better. Hair for them. Someone asked you to draw a commission date of 3 dogs for Christmas. Wow! Have a thought about a Discord server? Yes, I used to have one, and then nobody used it, so I kind of got a little bit demotivated. Is that the right word? I was just kind of like, oh, I think it's still like running. Sing this one to Switzerland. That does make you an international artist, yes. So I'm not going to work on too many more feathers. In fact, I probably won't work on any more for this evening. We're just going to finish off this one. Then I'm going to call it a night because I have some tired eyes and I have a lot to do tomorrow. And then we'll be back Tuesday. I might even unschedule one of my vlogs for the following week. Maybe the 23rd, like Christmas Eve, we could maybe have another stream as like a Christmas thing. What do you think? Yes, Ben seems very enthusiastic about that. With drinks. Oh, interesting. Dog commissions scare you. Samantha, hi. I think this bit's supposed to be behind, so I'm going to shade it down a bit more. Ooh, thank you very much. You are too kind. Let's add a little bit of this purple. What is it? Mauve. Okay, whenever I see mauve, for some reason my mind automatically thinks of Maud, and that's what I want to call it, even though I know that it's not Maud, it's mauve. So make sure you do Christmas bacon on time. I bought a not beef Wellington for Christmas from Tesco's the other day, and I'm very excited about it. Can I add a bit of this purple around here? Mixed with grey, yeah. Greys into shadows on white stuff is just a match made in heaven. And just in white in general. Yeah, mauve in the polys is a lot darker. This is like more pink, if I'm honest. So sprouts or broccoli, both? Why just one or the other? How much would you charge for an 11 by 14 drawing? Oh, okay. So, for me personally, because I've been doing commissions and this for quite a while, my 11 by 14 price is around $3.50, depending on the complexity of the animal as well. Because that's what I take into account now. If it's a curly dog, it's going to take me forever, so I'm going to charge more. Doing things that way isn't always for everyone though. Like, a lot of people just like to charge a set price, which is what I started off doing as well. But then when there were very complex animals and they would take me a lot longer, I was just like, this is not great. So now, on the rare occasion that I do take a commission, I always ask what the animal is and for a photo before I quote a price. So I've not attempted the curly dog. Your phobia. Isn't there a price by inch calculator thing? I don't know about a calculator, but I've always just calculated myself, like, kind of worked out a, like, inch by inch price. And then gone from there and then, like, scaled it up. I have a video that I'm making for Vlogmas based on pricing, so make sure that you watch out for that one. Hi, Lynn. Oh, I'm so tempted to do this like little tiny feather at the back of the neck here. I'm just gonna add that one in just because it's just tempting me. Look at how tiny, and it's perfect colour too. Maybe add in a little tiny bit of blue. And some purple. Motive. Or Maud. We're gonna call this guy Maud. Girl? Guy? I don't know. I'm a tired one. And just because I can, I'm gonna add in this line here. If I just keep adding in all of these extra little bits, we'll probably just end up getting it done. I mean, that tends to be what you're supposed to do with drawings, is like add all of the bits and then voila, it's complete. So I'm just giving myself some direction here. I know, right? It's huge. Without context, that sounds weird. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, this always happens. Now I just want to do this feather here. Why? Where's that cold grey? background alone for this drawing is taking 7 hours. Oh my gosh. I always hate that you can't see the base colour going down. How many years I've been drawing? 8.5. And no, I didn't go to school. I am self-taught. I did like art at GCSE and A level, but I never used like coloured pencils, so all of the techniques and everything that I kind of teach to others and, you know, talk about, they're everything that I have learnt myself. That's why you leave out backgrounds, yeah. Aren't missing much, no. I always found art at school like really difficult. I didn't get a great grade for A level or GCSE art. And it's because you always had to like analyse, like for the exams or for your sketchbook analysis or whatever, we always used to have to like write about how or why we'd created what we created, and like show, I don't know, you just always had to write about like what made you draw this piece. And I always used to be like, I don't know, because I wanted to draw it. I couldn't quite grasp that. I kind of understand now, like if I was to go into like a design thing, like graphic design, obviously you have to be able to like give a brief to different people and work on stuff like that, so I can kind of see like how it develops you for that kind of art career. But when you just want to draw stuff for yourself and do that kind of stuff, I don't really see the point in it. But if you want to work for like a company that does illustration or like graphic design or something, then you kind of need to like show your thought process and things, so it kind of helps with that. But if you're not interested in that, and at the time they don't explain to you like, oh, that's why you need to do this kind of thing, like drop science to do art. Oh, did they not approve? A lot of people don't approve when you're like, I'm doing art. They're like, why don't you do a real subject? I don't know whether I was lucky or unfortunate or a weird combination of the both, but like my mum didn't really care what I did. I wouldn't say didn't care, but she like, I said I was doing art and I did drama, and I did at A level I did do science, but then I dropped it and then I just did art, drama and sociology, and she didn't really have an opinion of it. Like she wasn't really fussed what I did as long as I went to school. So I don't know whether that's like a good thing or a bad thing. It's harsh to say that like she didn't care, but like she wasn't fussed about what I did, if that makes sense. It's weird because when I did art at school, I didn't really have anybody telling me like that I shouldn't be doing it, but now as an adult, when I'm doing it as a job, people are like, how? It's really weird. Art art is a real job, exactly. A lot of things involve art. Designing chairs. Lots of things involve design and art that people don't often think about. Unique, yes. Fancying a tattoo on inside of forearm. You mean where I have my vegetables and Pokemons? Ow. How much does it hurt on a scale of 1 to 10? Not that much. Not that much. It hurts more up here, like in this section. It hurts more like on the very underside. So this is like the top of my arm and this is the underside. So it kind of hurts more like here. But like down further towards the wrist doesn't really hurt that much. But then everybody is different. Like, you might experience pain differently. For me, it doesn't hurt at all. That's why I have the undersides tattooed, because it doesn't hurt. But then neither does the top. But I didn't want the top done because I didn't want to be that person that has the top of their arms tattooed. But now I'm like, I don't care. Now I'm going to go and get a corn on the cob and just be like, yeah. Thank you, Debbie. Scary going in and making your art your only source of income, or is it wise to have another job on the side? I had another job on the side, but I wish that I didn't have another job on the side because I really wanted to just focus on art. And I think if I hadn't have had a job on the side, I would have pushed it harder to begin with. Need to design it. What are you thinking? Please tell me you want to get a vegetable. That would just make my day. Carrots. Yes, I want to get a carrot. Like a fancy carrot. And also a corn on the cob. And maybe like in between all of the vegetables, maybe some peas or something like that. And maybe some herbs as well, like some illustrative herbs in between. Well, the carrot will go on the top of my arm. I actually need to message and get that booked in, like, because I've had my what did I just have done? Garlic and oh my god, what is it? The garlic and the tomatoes I had booked in, and then they announced like the UK is going into lockdown. I was like, well, now I'm not going to get my garlic or my tomatoes. But I managed to we squeezed them in. I was really pleased. Oh, I hear a kitty. Oh, it's a little whisper. I think there's a Suki sitting at the door. Like, oh yeah, yeah. When a applying pressure, do you apply light pressure or slightly heavy? Have a heavy hand, and sometimes I apply heavy pressure. Your pencils run light. It depends. At the moment I'm actually having to push quite hard because these are quite waxy. When I'm using Prismacolors, I tend to have to increase the pressure. But if I'm using my usual polychromos, I just use a light hand all the time. You don't want to go in too heavy-handed. Like with this particular burgundy pencil, it is so pigmented that if I go in with a heavy hand, this is just going to like fly down on the paper, and it's just going to be like some kind of hot mess. Okay, so I'm going to stop there because I did actually do this extra feather that we wasn't supposed to do. Let me zoom out so you can see the whole thing, and I'm going to move it as well. Not a vegetable. Oh man. Represent your animals. A horseshoe, paw print and feather. And a tortoise. Great combo. How would you incorporate a tortoise? Got many a pot of pencil here. You're an art observer. You're a diamond painter. There we go. That's what we have with the swan. I put a poll out on my Instagram stories asking whether I should draw a puffin, a set of puffins or a set of swans. And yeah, it was decided puffins. And I was kind of like glad because I realised I had this swan going, so having like two sets of swans going wouldn't have made that much sense. I'm just putting these guys away. Thank you. Right. Any other questions? I'm going to switch the view of the camera so I can just put all this other stuff away. I can't see my mouse. Where is it? Oh, it's there. There we go. Yeah. We should be back. What date did I say? Day? Tuesday. Tuesday. I'm going to put this in my... Actually, no, because it might just like smudge everywhere. I'm going to put it back in my folder. Hi! Does it say Caroline or Carolina? I was going to start singing there. Oh, Carolina. Hi! Did you get from there? Thank you. Yes, I re-dyed it. It was looking a little bit naff, so I decided that it was time to put colours back in, and they've come out very vibrant. Apparently they glow under black light, but I don't have a black light. Wait. Oh, if I stand up though, I've got pyjamas on. Wait. I don't know whether this goes black. I think it doesn't. Are you going to change? You are changing. Cool. Are you? No, you're just static. No, you were. Okay, it was changing. Your hair is still dead. well, that's unfortunate. Tuesday, what time? Same time, 8. I don't know where you are. Are you in the UK or in the US? I'm starting at 8 p.m. GMT, whatever that is in your, I was going to say currency, but that's not the right word, in your time zone. Canada. Oh, okay. I've no idea what the time conversion is, but it'll be the same time. Hasn't grown for years. Do you have to wear a hat in the winter to keep yourself warm? Do you have an 11 by 14 in drawing? Let me consult my folder again. Any excuse to get this out. These drawings in here are like, yeah. 11 by 14. No, because I don't often work to that format. Oh. Maybe this duck? Let me get a ruler. 11 by 14. That's the closest. I mean, this is 10 and a half by 14. 10 by 14. Oh, ah! The sun conures. So this is the closest that I have. These parrots. So that kind of thing. Coming from Sweden. Hi. Oh, I love Sweden. I really want to go. I've been learning some Swedish. 3 p.m. for Canada. Cool. Is that a good time? And then, so for Tuesday, which will be the 15th, and then the 23rd, Christmas Eve. I usually have like a friend gathering. Every single year we have our annual Christmas party. Me and my 4 other friends, we gather and we play Secret Santa and stuff. And we play a drinking game where you have to like swap presents, and then you get a chance to drink or like steal a present from someone. It's madness and it's so much fun, but we can't do that this year. So I'm not busy on Christmas Eve, so we're gonna have a little art gathering on Christmas Eve where we will probably draw the swan. So yeah. Do I speak any other languages? I've been learning Japanese, but that hasn't been going that fantastic. And Swedish is what and French. I know a bit of French. Do you know what hate means? Yes. It's hi, right? Steal other presents. Yeah, we each have to buy, we give ourselves a limit of 12 presents, sometimes, well, we always go over, and no more than £5 per present. So, yeah, we all start off with the same amount of presents, and then we all have to, like, steal and swap and, like, try and collate the best pile. They're all absolutely rubbish Christmas presents. Last year I won a squeaky hot dog and some other things. They are like the trashiest presents you could think of. This year I have bought, even though we're not doing it, I bought a load of stuff beforehand because I didn't I thought we were going to be able to have our Christmas Eve party. So yeah, I bought a elf kini because there's a mix of male and female friends, so I was like, that would be great for the male ones. So yeah, there's also like a stress toy that is elf poo, So that's fun. Imagine having friends. I know, right? Especially at the moment. You're learning Spanish at the moment. Maybe do Twitch after. Oh, maybe, and then we could play some the game, Quiplash. Can I help you? Draw. I don't do skin. I do animals. That is a lot of presents, but they're not great presents. Like, I think I've bought some. What's the word? Not scented. Yeah, scented erasers. I've bought some scented erasers and stuff. They're like little milk carton erasers, and they smell like fruits and stuff. And I was like, that's gonna be one that I'm gonna win. But last year I bought like Sudoku toilet paper. There are some good presents thrown in. Like I made a sweet jar and everything last year. Bought a Baby Shark toy for a Yankee swap once. Baby Shark. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a good evening. Thank you for stopping in for our first live in a very, very long time. I hope you have enjoyed the conversation and seen me tackle some white feathers. It's been fun. I do miss streaming. But yeah, I'll see you guys Tuesday. Toilet paper would be hilarious this year. Yeah, probably wouldn't be able to buy any. What's my Twitch handle? If you want to follow on Twitch, it's this. Twitch.tv/Amie Howard Art. There you go. Do you have Instagram? Yes, if you look at my handle is at Amie Howard Art. So yeah, if maybe Tuesday and on Christmas Eve we'll have some fun kind of party non-arty related games on Twitch afterwards. Stuff that is like not safe for YouTube. So yeah, have a good evening, afternoon if you're in America or Canada or wherever you are, and I will see you guys Tuesday. I need to make sure that I get this YouTube thing up so I can end it, so I don't have to like do that kind of weird, awkward. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later.